That a fantastic way to maximize all your savings. Talking of maximizing savings, what if I told you I could potentially save you thousands of dollars over the course of a lifetime on television? Hi, Bill Duggan.
Good evening. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter, my friend. When we think TV, TV we love. I'm a TV addict, as Bill is. TV can cost a lot of money.
It adds up.
If we could get free TV, ABC, CBS, NBC, PBS, Fox, all for free, all forever, local news, sports, weather for free, forever, that would be good. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to solve a problem tonight. We're going to make sure you know how you can cut the cord and do it with a way that you don't lose anything. We're including our award-winning OneForAll antenna. It's an antenna that pulls in your favorite TV stations and channels, beautifully designed, even a fabric finish. However, so many of you have asked for a solution. I get the antenna, but what about all the other stuff people talk about? I want Netflix and Hulu and Disney and Paramount and Peacock. We're going to include Roku, the #1 media streamer in America today, the easiest to use. Bill, I was doing the math, and whichever way you want to frame it, right? We have taken, this is normally $60.
Right.
We've taken $20 off the price, and we're going to include the Roku at no charge at all.
Hands down, the value is there. And that's just it. Value, it does add up.
Yeah.
I love my Netflix. I love my Hulu, but it does add up. Not to mention on top of the cable bill and all of that.
Yes.
So when you're getting this 2-pack, remember, they're individually boxed. You can keep the set together. You can break it up. But free television over that antenna signal, and then all the media streaming that you want to your heart's content. And streaming has evolved. Back in the day, it was slower. My smart TV, like I have a nice television, but it's an older TV, so that means the processor is older, the apps are older. I'm getting a Roku, which is the #1 media streamer out there, and there's a reason why it's #1. Adam has his mother using it, I have my mom using it, we use it because it's simple. Everything you need is in that purple box, from the cables, cords, and batteries. But when you connect it, all of a sudden, it's a pleasure to start streaming and finding your content. You just gotta get a Roku home, and you'll see, most importantly, we've sold Rokus on their own that are $100. This one is the most affordable ever, and it gives you all that content that everyone's talking about, and you can easily set it up. Perfect time to try it. You know, we often talk about cutting the cord. There's some separation anxiety. There's like, really, can I do it? Try it. Because to be honest, most of us watch the same 5 networks time and time again. You'll find them on your Roku. Getting the antenna included, that's a game changer, because one thing we don't think about, if your Wi-Fi goes out, I cannot stream my shows because that's via the Wi-Fi.
Right.
Or, my cable goes out, I can't watch television. That's why having an antenna, it's a game changer. But not all antennas are created alike. You'll see this number right over it, that's 60. This is a 60-mile range antenna. So think about $1 a mile. That's why this sells normally on its own for $59. This antenna grabs more signals from further away. I got my mom an antenna for a little while, and it was a 30-mile range, which was fine. She lives in a big city, but didn't get what you can get with a 60-mile antenna. Not to mention, it didn't look good. This antenna right over here is the old school stuff. What you're getting from OneForAll is award-winning for the design, because it looks great, but also because you're gonna have it out, because the antenna needs to be out to get that better signal. But with 60 miles of range, get it home, set it up. It has a signal finder, a nice finish to it wherever you place it, and you'll do a scan on your television. I got 12 free channels, which was pretty good. And then I realized, wait a second, let me reposition it, get a little closer to an outer wall and a window. I got 30 free channels.
There you go.
Great. I got up to 40 free channels, and Adam, I'll be honest with you, I did not watch half of them. I mean, some were in a different language, but they're out there for free, and for the longest time, it's like, I don't get those channels because I need to have cable. They still have antennas like this. This is what I grew up with, and it's dated, doesn't have 60 miles of range. We've evolved to this because that free signal is mandated by the government. The FCC makes sure that all those broadcast channels give a free signal, but for people who can't have cable, people who don't have that opportunity, yet we don't have an antenna. So it's a great way to grab that free signal. And then with a Roku, you're getting all the streaming that everyone's talking about, all the latest shows and programming, and it's very simple to navigate, and that's been the game changer for all Roku users out there. But really tonight it's the value, because it's $20 for an antenna or Roku, or get the antenna and it's a free Roku, however you want to break it down. And there's even more included with the voucher.
I mean, the retail is $121.93.
Yep.
We're at $39.99, so it's like $122. We're discounting to $39.99. It's a giveaway if ever I saw one. So the reason why, just to give you the very quick backstory, the reason why this was brought about, because it's kind of unconventional that we're pairing two products together, it was because a lot of folks had asked for it. A lot of folks have heard family members say, oh, I've cut the cord, I'm saving hundreds of dollars every year, thousands of dollars in some cases. A lot of folks wondered, how do they do it? And what HSN as a company found is that people would get upset. We'd get frustrated because we wouldn't know what to buy. What product should I buy that would enable me to save a ton of money and get free television forever? I understand I buy this, but what about all the other stuff? So we created a solution. We put these two products together. It's almost like you're getting it for free anyway, but we put it together so you've got a one-stop shop to be able to truly save a fortune. Bill's explained to you the digital TV antenna, brilliant, amazing, massive savings if you're ordering it. We are including at no additional cost the Roku. And Bill, Roku is absolute convenience to find unlimited entertainment.
Right, set it up as you wish, and that's just it. Like, you know, my mom, she fell in love with The Crown. She'd always watch it at my sister's house, and she's like, Win, what channel is The Crown on? She's like, well, it's on Netflix. I was like, well, what channel's Netflix? I'm like, it's not a channel, and that's just, Mom can find Netflix. She comes over here, she sees the menu, oh, this one, that's Netflix, because she can easily navigate it. The remote is simplified. One thing you have to realize, Netflix, that's a subscription-based. Apple TV, subscription-based. Do you know there's 350 free channels on Roku? The Roku channel is free. The QVC HSM Plus app is free.
Always free.
Pluto is free. There's so many free channels to watch, whether it's old school stuff, whether it's new stuff. And Roku's even up their game. There's live content, there's original content, and that's just it. The antenna comes in handy because, yes, I can get the local weather, but you know there's apps in certain markets. Like I can come over here, I can watch my California news, even though I'm in Florida, because there's an app for that. And it's free, which is great. So you can have, you know, all the apps and subscriptions that you want if you'd like. One thing you'll realize, it will come preloaded with a bunch of television networks on here already, like you'll get your Apple TV. Actually, you know what's interesting? This television, it's an older TV.
Yeah.
HSN spent a lot of money on this television.
Yeah.
But you know, it doesn't have Apple TV because it stopped updating, right? Now I have Apple TV, now I have Disney Plus.
But Bill, it's like you said, even if you have a smart TV, it's easier to use with Roku.
Well, that's just it. You hit one button on your smart TV remote and you're lost. Like, how do I get back?
Yeah.
And that's just it. For $20, you've upgraded this smart television and made it faster and easier to use. Some people have talked about traveling with a Roku. Adam and I both have a Roku at home. We don't have this little guy. We have a bigger, like, soundbar one.
Yep.
I'm not traveling with it.
It's not possible.
This one, I would travel with it because it is that perfect sweet size. And remember, everything you need is in this box. And if you're like, I already have a streamer, my TV's already smart, you know this is a great gift? Give to the graduate, someone who's moving into an apartment. My friend was moving into an apartment, and they were, you know, oh, the cable guy and the internet's coming in a week to set it up. I'm like, what are you gonna do for a week?
Right.
No Wi-Fi, no TV. I gave him an antenna because, like, dude, hook up the antenna. You'll at least have something to watch before you go to bed or whatever. Because that's where this is a great duo. Because yes, this works off of Wi-Fi. This works off of the free signal that's out there. And you know what happened actually during the storms? I got power back, but my cable was still out. My Wi-Fi was down, so I couldn't watch my smart TV. I had an antenna. So I could still get the local news and weather. So even if you keep this in an emergency kit, which is great, or put that in the guest room, and you see how it's designed. It won awards for the design. This is a fabric finish, signal finder. The 60 miles of range is a huge game changer. And for $40, I've upgraded my entertainment center to have free access to the antenna, which, by the way, can you see the antenna? The antenna is so discreet and it looks great. It blends into all your decor.
Fabulous.
You can wall mount it. There's a 10-foot cord, so I can get a little further away if I want to move it around, which is awesome. That's OneForAll, thinking of, you know, our decor and our finishes, but 60 miles of range, that's $1 a mile that you're not paying for, but you're gonna be able to pull it into your home for free. And then you can plug in the Roku, which gives you all the fun streaming options. And then it even goes a step further because, you know, we have smart TVs. Pretty much a smart TV is anything that can get on Wi-Fi. It probably has YouTube, it has that. But you have to go letter by letter, you have to hunt and peck and all that. Do you know there's a Roku app? And even with this $20 Roku, I can pull up the Roku app and I could use the app on my phone as a remote control.
Makes it easy.
I can speak to my phone and, you know, find a movie, find an artist. It will respond because I'm connected. And those are the little upgrades. Look at that remote you have on your nightstand right now.
Oh my gosh.
Right? Half these buttons, I don't know what I'm paying for or whether they're gonna take me. With Roku, it's so simple. I loved it. My friend was going out of town. He was like, Dad, here's how you work the remote. And he'd say, oh, son, I'm not gonna be able to figure this out. Dad, you hit the home button, takes you home. You hit the back button, takes you back. There's even shortcut buttons down over here. And yes, there is that app where you can actually download it to your phone. So if you have the remote hog or whatever, even all the batteries, they're included in that Roku box. The value is there. The value really comes into how much you're gonna use it. Because what you're gonna find yourself doing is, I'm streaming more and more. And cool example, we're watching HSN right now, right? I get it on my cable, but on the app, which my television doesn't have, but the Roku does, I'm getting more content.
Yes.
Not only do I get HSN and QVC, but I'm getting all these behind the scenes interviews. Elton John, hello.
Yeah, I was watching that earlier.
Missed that.
Yeah.
And just that you get all these extra shows, extra interviews, because that's what that app experience is. And this is just the HSN QVC Plus one. I mean, the other ones do it too, Paramount Plus and Apple TV, which is great. And the free ones, which is out there. And I know Adam's family, we all have a different interest. You know, he's British, if you guys didn't pick up on that. British television right over here, PBS Kids, stuff for the kids. Are they still into that? They're getting older.
Yeah, they are, though.
They are?
And if not, I still am, so that's okay. I miss the shows.
And you know what's great? So we have different interests in movies, different generations. This is the one product that has put me on the list on what a girl wants.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just it. We love our fashion and our makeup, but we all love our television watching.
Such a great point.
Roku makes it so simple, and this value really is a no-brainer, if you ask me.
So we are down from $121.93, that's the retail price, to $39.99. Obviously, we're going to pay the shipping and handling, which is free. It's just a great problem solver. So many folks are cutting the cord and want to save money on television. If I could save you thousands of dollars over a lifetime, surely that kind of perks up your ears. A lot of people are curious, but they don't know, will I like it? So what we've said and have always said is, let's get these into your home and use it for 30 days. And if you don't love it, well, obviously send it back and get all your money back, but you should try it. It's a nice way to get everything you love with no compromise and no sacrifice and save a ton of money. When we say free TV, we mean free TV, not just for today and tomorrow and for the first 6 months, forever. So you've got to think about the money that's going to go back into your pockets, money that you do not need to spend. The deal with this, which again is highly unconventional, in all the years of being at HSN, we never do this. We are pairing two products together. And the reason is because we heard the feedback. People weren't happy. They were confused about it. They didn't understand it. They wanted it to work, but they didn't understand how to get to free television. So what we did is we said, right, we need a free TV antenna to get things like ABC and CBS and NBC and PBS and Fox, all the big networks. We need that, right? Include it. That solves that problem. And local news, sports, and weather. OneForAll antennas, best in class, easy to use, beautifully made. We'll include this. This is normally $60. We'll discount it, though, tonight to $39.99. But then we'll solve the other problem, which is people want Netflix. They want Disney Channel, and they want YouTube. So we'll include the Roku. You might know what a Roku is, you might not know what a Roku is, but you'll get to know what a Roku is, and the Roku is the easiest and best-selling media stream in America. When you pair that with this, you got it made. It's the dynamic duo, it's the powerhouse combo. With these two working together, you now can have free television for as long as you want and unlimited entertainment. Yes, you can get the premium stuff if you so desire and spend extra there, but at its heart, you've got the core solution. And again, $39.99 and free shipping is like a giveaway. Bill, it's a pairing that makes sense, and if you can get it at this price, it's a no-brainer.
And that's just it. The price is there. Like you were on with Justin earlier, simplicity matters. Can I set this up? Everything you need is going to be in that Roku box, from the HDMI cord to the batteries. You plug it in, you connect online, and then you start watching. Watch the free stuff. Subscribe if you want to subscribe to something, but enjoy just being able to find it faster and navigate easier, which is great. And the antenna's also a great option. It's a mental thing, because a lot of us like antennas. That's so 1970s and 80s, but the signal's still out there, and it's free. So I talked about how I've shared this with so many different hosts, and it's been fun, because we all have a different interests, different households. Callie liked Legends of the Fall. She named her son after one of the lead characters in that.
Is that true?
Tristan,
Yes.
the lead character's name. I did not know that. I downloaded QVC HSM Plus.
The best.
But then Nicole liked Abbott Elementary.
Very funny.
Valerie likes Temptation Island.
Of
Debbie
course.
Detman's all into Yellowstone. My favorite, is Mother's Day.
God bless you,
Great
Bill.
movie, Julia Roberts, Jennifer Aniston, Jason Sudeikis, and Adam Friedman. Hello.
It's true.
It is true. And the thing is, I was able to find it. Like, no, you're not in that. Boom, pulled it up. It showed me where I could watch it and shop it. And that's where you have fun. We've all been there. We're trying to find a show and we're streaming and the remote's not working. With Roku, it is a seamless experience, enjoyable for yourself, for the whole family to watch something. You know what's even cool? We're gonna get into summertime. Did you see this picture we took? Can you all see it in my phone?
We just did it now.
See my summer vacation? Yeah. I'm gonna fling this picture, not to the television, I'm gonna fling it to my Roku. Because even for 20 bucks, I can do that with my Roku. So there's, you know, you and Lori doing your thing. Then I swipe over, there's Justin and I, and you know, Lori, and boom, this will come over here, let's see. I might have figured this out, Adam.
Oh,
boom.
now,
Here we go. Here it is, everybody.
Don't blink.
Hi, Adam Friedman. Thanks for joining me here on HSN from our headquarters in St. Petersburg, Florida. Right now,
Who dat?
Atlanta, Georgia, where the very lovely Miranda Collins is on her book tour.
Hello, Adam. Hello.
She says my name, Bill.
That's epic! That's
She
huge!
says my name.
Boom! That's something, again, I'm on my phone, I flung it to the television, well, I flung it to the Roku.
Yes.
That simplicity of technology matters. We're not all techies, right? Roku's made it so simple. I heard Debbie earlier, we're all trying to save money, you know, cooking at home with the Blackstone and all that. You're saving money with your entertainment, whether it's, you know, movie night, whether it's all summer long. That's where you, you know, you could set this up in the game room for the kids to stream and watch what they want to watch. Actually, Tina Jennings was talking about how she has a Roku set up for her son who loves Kung Fu Panda and loves all those movies. And you remember back in the day, you'd set up the kids with a Blu-ray player and like, you watch your movies, mom and dad are gonna watch, you know, Temptation Island or this is the new video store, the Blu-ray player, the entertainments. So set it up on that guest room television, set it up on the main TV, because it's simple and easy to use. The fact that we've doubled it up, because it's not just a Roku, it's a Roku and an antenna, award-winning antenna, it's a no-brainer. And I'm just shocked that this is our only show of the entire weekend.
It is, it's the only one. It's an Easter special that we're doing right now. And if you'd like to order, we'd love to send it out to you. It's our best price, best value ever. And it is that problem solver. Remember, if you don't love it, you can return it for a full refund. But as Bill and I have shared, you really should try it. It's an incredible solution. And I just think, Bill, I'm grateful to you for bringing it to life, because if these were just on a shelf on a store, you wouldn't know what to buy.
No, it's because Roku does offer different varieties of different ones. This one is their most affordable, yet you're not sacrificing them. Yeah.
Thank you, my friend.
My pleasure. Have a good Easter.
I'll see you later today.
Yeah, I will. See you tomorrow night.
Thank you for shopping with us. The night is still young on this Easter Sunday. On the way next, a famous VIP has arrived in the studio. Who is it? I'll show you after this.